federal government to ban motorcycles nationwide. This will be a sharing news to people who have been challenged with the security situation, especially with motorbikes, popularly known as Okada. But those that are making big business out of this will not be happy if decision finally sailing. The National Security Council on Thursday announced that it is considering a nationwide ban on motorcycles and mining activities in the country as part of a strategy to curb terrorist activities, checkmate loopholes, and cut off their source of funding. Whatever they need to do to stop these incessant killings in our country with terrorist activities, whatever they need to do to stop it, mitigate it, or wipe it out completely, honestly, the citizens will be happy about it. Addressing State House correspondent after the meeting chaired by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami stated that investigations are still ongoing, especially to establish the correlation between mining and motorcycles, with the suspected provide funding for the supply of arms to the terrorists. They don't need to go far. We learned that the people that attacked Kuje prison came in motorcycles. So is that not enough? Malami, who noted that terrorists have moved from the conventional ways of funding their activities to mining and ransom taking, disclosed the government was not unaware of the economic consequence of the proposed resolutions, particularly the motorcycles, but it has become imperative in order to guarantee the nation's security. The ban is very, very important, and we need it. There's no community today that you get into. There are other means of transportation that can be used, if not for the destruction, if not for the nefarious activities that these guys are using the bikes for. People will not bother, but it has become an issue. They snatch POS, they attack people, they rape people, and so many other atrocities. Honestly, this should be looked into quickly, and a resolution, a decision to ban it totally should be communicated. Okada money should be banned in places where it has been used by terrorists. Places like Zamfara, Borno, Kebbi, Kaduna, Nasarawa, Katsina, and Kogi. The South should be excluded in their mess. I support your thought. Thank you. You make a good point. For those that are my friends, I've been suggesting the ban on Okada for the past 3 years. By the time you ban Okada, any bastard you see on Okada, gun him down. Thanks for the compliment. At least you made it known that I am not unwise. Ban moto as well. This ban should be thoroughly looked into. Otherwise, it will affect a lot of people. The government herself haven't aided terrorists since inception of coming into power. What do we say about the helicopter supplying weapons to them in the forest all over the country? And they want us to believe they meant well for the country. This government is a scam, and they are the real terrorists, nothing more, nothing less. Since inception, you said, Okada has been owned and they have been carrying out their wicked acts. How many helicopters in question? But Okada on a daily basis and in all the criminal areas, Boko Haram, bandit, etc., all rely on Okada. Please, they should ban it immediately. Ban private jets and helicopters as well. Only military helicopters and jets should be allowed. Any other one should be gone down, because most of the supplies and movements of these terrorists are usually from air. Don't mind them. They know who the terrorists are, and they should get them down. Insensitive, callous, and bunch of brainless advisors. Fulani Caliphate in Sokoto and Fulani Nassau Rock in Abuja are the terrorists. They should question them. Was it mining activities that withdraw the security for Kuje prison? APC is a terrorist organization just playing with people's intelligence, funny country and evil leaders. Ban Okada and we use what to transport ourselves with all these bad roads and unmotorable environment all over Nigeria. That move should be thought of twice. Let them ban vehicles and airplanes too, if that is the solution. Ban illegal mining activities, especially in northern Nigeria. You cannot throw away the child with the bathwater. Banning of Okada will create serious job crisis and increase hunger in the land, which will also lead to more crimes. It is better the Okada riders are profiled by tagging them with vest and tag and ensure no one flouts the other. Do you think Okada riders can be controlled? The motorcycle ban will be the best any government can ever do. Did you imagine what will follow? Do you know the millions of Nigerian citizens this motorcycle is feeding per day, month and year? A government that will block one means must have another alternative to replace it. Not this kind of administration can do that. Same medium they use for criminal activities, the ban should be effected. The nationwide ban of motorcycle in Nigeria means mass suicide in the country because everyone will be affected directly or indirectly. One of the House of Assembly members in Delta State once said that the Fulani herdsmen receive weapons by helicopter in Delta, so they should ban private helicopters too. Ban motorcycles, nobody will sleep again. Yes, ban Okada while supplying AK-47 to herdsmen. What about helicopters supplying arms to terrorists? Must they nationalize the problem? How does this affect the southern Nigeria? You people should face your problem and leave us alone. Why will federal government drag the entire country into this self-inflicted conflict by their kids and kin from across the Sahel? They should ban Okada only in terrorist-ravaged Nigerian north. The people of the south should not be made to suffer from the failure of an ineptitude federal government. Living in 22nd century, what a shame motorcycle is used as public transport, and you are calling yourself giant of Africa. Illiterate, that is why you will continue to super useless people in leadership. They should think outside the box. Okada is not the best means of transportation. I support with this idea and stop selling petrol to motorcycle riders. Most Okada riders are aiding and abetting. If I understand, Okada does not mean motorcycle, but motorcycle used as commercial transport. If this is though, then the motorbike used by the terrorists are not Okada, which means the ban will not affect them. But even if it will, which police or military will stop a convoy of riders of 50 motorbikes, each carrying 3 persons and AK-47, and tell them they are violating the law? Well, these are some reactions. Will this ban, if actually done, will it stop the issue of terrorists in Nigeria? Will it stop the issue of attacks on our prisons? Will it stop the issue of attack on our highways? Kindly make your opinion to know as you subscribe to my page. Thank you, good day, and God bless.